Hi guys, welcome back to my FPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Malphasie. She is the exclusive global character. Okay, and I think she is pretty interesting. Okay, let's compare her to Seabridge Darkvina. I know she's a magician, but Malphasie is hybrid character, and right now we don't have hybrid character other than her on 7 stars level. That's why I also compare her with Hyo, because Hyo is a best physical attacker at this moment. Okay, so if you take a look on her attack and magic stats, which are really important for a hybrid attacker, she gets 100% on both of stats, and that's quite good. Okay, because that's basically same as 200% attack or magic boost for hybrid character. And if you take a look on the base stats, her magic is 199, only 1 point lower than Seabridge Darkvina, and her attack stats may be a little bit lower than Hyo, okay, 8 points lower, but so far I see it is quite good because you will see later that her damaging abilities multiplier are higher than most the pure physical or magical attackers. Okay, so in terms of attack and magic stats, I think they are really good, and she also has innate dual wield, which is always good for newbie or veteran players. Not only that, her survivability is quite good. Yes, her health is low, only 10% health boost, but she has 20% physical and magical evasion. Her MP recovery is also a little bit better, 8% per turn, but for health regen, you can simply ignore it. For ailments resist, she has blind, sleep, confuse, and petrify, so pretty good, especially for confused resist. Too bad she still lacks paralyzed resist. Okay, and she able to counter both magic and physical attack with 4 times hybrid damage. It may be not much, but 60% attack and magic break is really useful because they last for 4 turns. But of course, this means you still need to bring dedicated breaker on your party, because if you don't have dedicated breaker, she probably dead from taking the damage before able to counter with 60% attack and magic break. So far on her 6 stars form, she's quite good. I think she maybe still lose to Kunshira, because Kunshira get 90% attack and magic boost on her 6 stars form. Okay, but on 7 stars form, she get 50% faster LBV rate, which is nice because her LB is pretty good. She also get equipment attack and magic boost, 30% boost, okay, when dual wielding. So it is just a usual feature that 7 stars characters get, so nothing special here. And she specialized on killing bird and demons, because on 7 stars she deals 100% extra damage against those type of enemies. Also on 7 stars she gets increased damage to her 1000 wings, which is one of her best skills. Okay, and LB damage upgrade, which is insane, you will see later. So I think that's all you need to know about her stats. Now let's talk about her abilities. One of her special feature is her chaining skills. The first category she can chain with is Divine Ruination. Okay, you can chain with Tenebrous Dive and Aerial Dive. So Tenebrous is dark elemental attack, while Aerial Dive is wind element. So it deals 8 times hybrid damage. Maybe it is not special, okay, because if you take a look on 7 stars chainer, they usually deal about 6 to 7 times damage on their chaining skills. And remember, she is a hybrid character, so she need higher damage multiplier than pure physical and magical attacker to compete with them. So 8 times maybe not that special, but like that Divine Ruination is really easy to chain, and lots of characters have that type of skill. Okay, so Hyo able to do that, and Orlando, and Agrias. Okay, So very good. And yeah, one of the downside of this skill is this will imbue dark or wind element to your physical attack, but maybe it is not that important because these two skills also imperil dark or wind resist, so you don't need to worry to become to make her into dual element because she also imperil this element of choice. Okay, so pretty good. So the next chaining ability is Thousand Wing. This one can chain with Tornado, which is another amazing chaining tool. So this one deals more damage compared to the Tenebrous Dive and Aerial Dive. So on 7 stars, it deals 12 times damage, and if you use this skill on the second time, okay, after you use it on the first time, it will deal 15 times damage, which is amazing because she has innate dual wield. That means 30 times damage per turn. How's that not insane? And yeah, you can chain this with Tornado, and like you know that Tornado is wind elemental attack, but you don't need to worry because with Aerial Dive you can imbue yourself with wind element, so this is perfect skill to chain with Tornado. And if you have Adam Jensen, remember that Adam Jensen Typhoon explosive system also able to chain with Tornado. So this means Malphasie can chain with Adam Jensen, but yeah, maybe that's not a good idea because Adam Jensen is fire element and his move only available every 5 turns. So still prioritize using Tornado. And because this is hybrid attack, that means it is so special because she can chain with Magical Attacker and Physical Attacker at the same time. Okay, with Physical Attacker she can chain with Divine Ruination, and with Magical she can chain using her Thousand Wing. This makes her really versatile on 10-man battles. The last chaining family is Aerial Ray family. So she has 2 abilities that can chain with Aerial, Turbulence, and Fiendish Winds. Both deals 11 times hybrid damage to all enemies. So yeah, the damage is good, but I think you will prefer Turbulence over Fiendish Winds because yeah, I said Aerial Ray family. That means with Turbulence you can deal elemental chain with Lunera. Same if you have Victor. Okay, Victor has security system, and his security system is non-elemental, but yeah, the easiest way to make Victor's security system to become element is to equip him with Kaiser Knuckles. That means yeah, it's better to use Turbulence over Fiendish Winds unless you have dark elemental weapon on Victor. But for Lunera, it is obvious you cannot make her deal dark elemental damage using Aerial Ray family. And yeah, remember later Kunshira on her 7 stars form also learned this chaining type attack. Okay, so Malphasie and Kunshira can chain together when her 7 stars form available. Pretty good, but I'm not sure whether this skill is easy to chain or hard. My guess is hard because the starting frame is too short and the frame delay is kind of fast. Okay, so be careful when chaining using this. Now for her cooldown ability, the first is Intense Rancor or whatever. So this increase your physical and magic damage against bird and demons, okay, by 75%. So this will enhance her damage a lot, okay, because she already has that high innate demon and bird killer. With this, her damage will be insane. The damage dealt also insane. Okay, 26 times damage, but this means she become finisher at this time. But yeah, I don't think this is her strongest point. Basically, you use this if you want to get the bird and demons buff, because if you use her as a finisher, who's gonna chain with? Because her role is chainer. I doubt you're able to bring lots of chainer in the battle. Okay, and next cooldown skill, Birds of a Feather. This one is also good, but maybe not a game changing or whatever, because it breaks enemies defense and spirit by 74%. This means you don't need to bring that Delita, okay? Defense and Spirit Break are not that essential, so it is kinda waste of slot to bring a dedicated defense and spirit breaker unless you have a strategy or plan to one-shot the enemy. But with this, you don't need to bring that dedicated breaker, okay? Simply use her. 74% defense and spirit breaks are amazing. Now her LB, Murderous Intent. This LB is really amazing, okay? First is because it requires normal amount of crystals, I guess only 30 LB crystals, and it buffs your attack and magic by 140%. That means, let's say you use Seaside Nicole as your main buffer on the battle, like you know that Seaside Nicole doesn't able to buff your attack and magic, but with this you have that problem handled, okay? Because she able to buff 140%, which are amazing. The damage maybe not that important, but still nice as a side effect. And it also enable you to use Raucous Storm or whatever, but I don't think this one is nothing special, especially on her 7 stars form, because on 7 stars form her 1000 wings already deal 15 times damage, so 16 times damage, especially when you are being forced to dual element, is not amazing at all in my opinion. But if you want to use it, feel free to use it, because still nice because of blind and confused if the enemies are not resist against those ailments. She also has many other useful abilities, okay? The first is she is very good on PvP arena because she able to deal AoE stop or confuse. And yeah, remember, she has dual wield, so on the arena she can easily stop and confuse the enemies. Very good character. And she also has dual cast. I know that her magic selections may be not that good. The strongest, I mean the most useful magics she has is Bar Iroga and Iroja. Those two are not that special, but let's say you equip her with Phoenix or Carbuncle, that means she can become a good support character with dual cast Barfira or Barwatra. Basically you got what I mean, right? And she also able to dispel the enemies, which is quite important on this day. So yeah, use her to dispel, not your, let's say, healer, because maybe your healer needs to cast Re-Rise or whatever. And yeah, instead of using guard, remember that she has 75% damage mitigation, and it also recover her health, but maybe it is useless. What I think it will be better if they give us MP recovery instead of health, okay? But let's just deal with it. So I think those are all things you need to know about her abilities. Now let's talk about equipment. So her equipment are pretty simple. For weapons, you can simply use her Trust Mastery word, because yeah, you actually need fist weapon to get that attack and magic plus 50%. So yeah, her Trust Master is really obvious, okay? Simply get it ASAP if you get her. And if you have her on 7 stars form, it is easy because simply get 2 of her Trust Mastery word, okay, and you are good to go. But let's say if you only have 1 of her on her 6 stars form, then you can use that trap, Glory of Evil, or any elemental weapon like Kaiser Knuckles for her secondary weapon, okay? For head, you can use Royal Crown from the 10-man battles, okay, because it is very good. It has 50 magics. For body, simply equip the most powerful robe you have, okay? And for accessories, this is quite interesting. What you want to equip on her is raw attack and magic boost if you manage to max her attack and magic boost cap from abilities, okay? But if you haven't maxed 300% attack or magic cap, then simply equip Ring of Lucy. Ring of Lucy is really good for her because it will increase her evasion. Remember that she is not a tanker, so you don't need to aim for 100% dodge. So with two Ring of Lucy, I think, yeah, I believe the effect can be stacked. That means, yeah, 70% physical damage evasion. It is very amazing for non-tanker build. Her survivability will be very nice. Okay, with two Ring of Lucy, it also upgrades her attack and magic stats. So yeah, one of the best accessory for her. For abilities, make sure you equip Adventurer 5 because it increase your attack and magic by 40%. So yeah, Adventurer 5 is one of the best ability for her. Okay, and yeah, of course, if you equip sword, you can equip Nature Loving Spell Blade from Kunshira Trustmaster. Basically, simply search for attack or magic boost. My conclusion for Malphasie, yes, maybe she lose compared to Hyo in terms of DPS race, but in terms of versatility, I think she is better than Hyo. Remember that she has 3 family chaining tree. Okay, the first Divine Ruination, Aureal Ray, and Tornado. That makes her really versatile, and that means she also able to chain with both physical and magical chainer, which make her really useful on 10-man battles. Okay, and yeah, she also has innate dual wield, which is very newbie friendly. And yeah, if you have Ring of Lucy, she will has insane survivability against normal physical attack. Her Charge Mastery Word is a good fist weapon, but I think it is only useful for her because, yeah, only her need a magic stats from a fist type weapon, so no one able to use it on the maximum potential other than her. Her Super Charge Mastery Word is, yeah, it is the best accessory maybe for a hybrid character, especially if you have max the attack and magic boost cap on 300%, because it gives you raw boost and, yeah, a little bit percentage increase on your attack and magic stats. But yeah, I don't think you need to obtain it immediately, because remember, if you have 2 7 Stars Malphasie, you need 2 chainers on the battle. So ask yourself, okay, do you need to keep 2 of her? I mean, do you need 2 Malphasie to chain? If not, then get the STMR quickly, but maybe it is not that important to keep 2 Malphasie because she has many chaining partner. Okay, so unlike other chainers. So feel free if you want to get her Super Charge Mastery Word. Her weakness is maybe she kind of not flexible. Okay, because after you use that Divine Ruination, she will imbue herself with that element. So maybe not the thing you want, especially on certain battle like the Family Bomb Trial. And her stats may be lower than 7 stars Kunshira, but still in terms of versatility, I think she is better than Kunshira on her 7 stars form, because Kunshira on her 7 stars form only able to chain with Aerial Ray family skill, but she not like that. Okay, so in the end, I give her 10 out of 10. Not powerful as Hyo, but super versatile character. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about Malphasie. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Spheres Guide. Bye bye guys.